Hey guys, what's happening? Alex here. It's another gorgeous spring-like day, but for the first time, this year, I'm outside wearing a t-shirt only because it really goes to show that it's absolutely warm outside at 16 Celsius. I might be wrong on that, but we are going to go up to 23 degrees Celsius. Anyway, I'm here in my old neighborhood of not Keelsdale, but Silverthorn in the Beachboro Greenbrook district. And yep, somebody's home. Well, and it's a good thing I panned that just in time. That house right there, the opening shot, is where I used to live. This was the first home I lived in Toronto. Again, for those of you that are probably new or don't know, I am born and raised here, and I've lived here in the Silverthorn neighborhood all my life, which is in the borough of York. It doesn't really get much recognition or love, so I'm gonna call BS on that because it's not really recognized that much, though it is in a few ways. But yeah, that was the house I stayed at from when I was a newborn till I was like 5 years old, and this is on Green Acres Road. And there is your road, even though that's just a connector between Keel Street, and then of course it just turns back in there. So now we're heading south, and we'll be coming down to Eglinton Avenue. Although this is the same neighborhood, the two districts are kind of different, but a lot of middle class working families. There's a huge population of that here in this neighborhood, and the homes here are pretty much like very big. Although like east of Keel, there are typical post-war homes. Again, York used to be its own city. Yes, my mom indeed has like a lot of pictures of me when I was a baby and then growing into a toddler in that house. It was a pretty, I might even remember a bit of my time there. Right? So there is Chithiri Drive. And that, of course, merges into Keel Street at Eglinton. And there's the Keelsdale LRT station. That used to be, before that, there used to be a self-serve car wash that my dad often went to. And there was also a paramedics station, EMS. And here's a Proterra electric bus on Route 41. I took it from Keel Station after filming some walking videos in the West End of town. I'm not sure if you can classify this as rush hour, despite that it's Easter Monday. All my life I've lived in this area in on two different streets, and I gotta say, I'm really proud of I'm really glad to live in a neighborhood like this, despite that it's a neighborhood improvement area. It's lacking rapid transit, but we are getting it very, very soon. This is one of the first stations that started construction. I remember, I remember when it started construction, and look how fast it's grown. Question is, when the hell is Line 5 going to even open its ass up? That used to be a TD Bank. Nothing has been done to that. It's just been sitting there, abandoned, vacant. I think I used to go to that pizza shop. And there's York Memorial Collegiate Institute. 4 years ago, it suffered a huge, devastating fire. And a couple of years ago, they did have to make some adjustments and partially demolish the building. Holy shit, is that 1,000? The first OG hybrid unit in the series? I think it might be. It is! What perfect timing. I have not seen this guy in a while. He's always on... Sometimes he's on the the 35 or 935, but he's also here at times. Crazy. Again, that's the very first hybrid bus ordered by the Toronto Transit Commission. This mural has changed quite a lot. I remember when before that station entrance even went up, it was a freaking coffee time and a presentation center because they thought they were going to build condos here, but nope. They got the entrance up, which I'm pretty much happy to see. And there's a few other local businesses here, like Eglinton Grill. Despite having lived in this area all my life, I never really frequented a lot of these local businesses. Maybe the Tennell's beef patty shop up the street from there. This used to be a Dollarama, but it abruptly closed, and now it's a pop-up furniture store. Remember those old days in York when Eglinton was heavily under construction. And this will be like the nearest station. Well, one of the nearest at least if I see myself living here in the future, although I am more closer to Caledonia. I've dilly-dallied around here. There's like a lot of things I miss. There's a lot of like things that just used to be here. I remember when there was a mural of, what was it, an old GM New Look bus depicting this very area, and then last year came this mural, I think, depicting a Jamaican right here, because the strip along Eglinton Avenue West is known as Little Jamaica, though the heart of it is in my other area. But it's still recognized, it still has a huge Caribbean black population. And this convenience store has been here for the longest time. And that's old. Passes, tickets, token, well, they're no longer available here. I can't remember if I've ever been in there or not, and that's disgusting. I bet you he was smoking. I don't know if I'm gonna walk down the entirety of Keele Street, because there are a lot of other things coming up that I want to show you guys. But this neighborhood is pretty huge. It's gonna take like, what, 2 videos for me to walk around. I do not want to get a second video of this today because I just want to like head back home. I am gonna be here for the 2 nights though. I don't really live here full time anymore, but I still come here back and forth at times. There's a mosque right there, and a black squirrel just going about his business. Nice Ford van here. I would have gone along Eglinton, but I've already done that like 2 weeks ago in a walking video. Of course, there's a huge shopping plaza with a Freshco, Canadian Tire, Dollar Tree, and of course Caledonia LRT station, which will soon be a commuter train station. So again, a lot of the homes here, they're post-war suburban homes at one time, before even York was even formed, the borough. This was all like farmland or country roads, something like that. I think that's what an old neighbor told me, or my dad. Of course, if you continue heading down, you'll find yourself at Rogers Road. I don't know if I'll head down to Rogers today. I'm just making up my route. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. I'm just gonna see where the sidewalk takes me. Despite that I've walked this sidewalk a lot of times. I feel like I'm repeating a walking video. One of my first walking videos I did on my channel. Not the very first, but might as well be. It was back in November of 2020 when I was starting to like get into it. And I started like right outside my old house and just walked all the way down to Rogers. This pretty much could be a repeat walk. I don't know. Despite that, I've also done another video where I went along Rogers and up Keele and then along Eglinton. That house has always been like that for As long as I can remember. I don't think anybody's living in that house. I don't think. And plus, it has 2 balcony doors that are not even that don't even have railings on. I know. They made all these homes here. They have the same shape, but whoa, you're going pretty fast there, buddy. Yeah. Exactly, that guy honked at him because he was going way too friggin' fast. But each bungalow, they have like different character, and that's kind of like what the homes are here in Toronto, especially outside the old city. That auto shop has changed owners, I believe, right by Julia Crescent. Here comes some small-sized businesses that were formerly in operation. Hey, there's a Silverthorn or Kane Middle School. There used to be another public school there that demolished and to make way for all these homes there that were built in I want to say 2012. This used to be a restaurant of some sort. Can't remember. I'm being very honest. I've never actually been into one of these little shops here. There's a sports bar here, mainly for soccer fans, and a corner store on the left. But I'm gonna point it because there's people. Oh shit! This used to be another variety store. And now it was also a market, like, well, typical fruits and vegetables. Look at this now. I did not even know this went up. Probably a cannabis shop. Now we're heading east here on Trowell Avenue. In fact, there is a library coming up. That is the Evelyn Gregory Library. I have not been to that library in years. I did spend a little bit of time there, including browsing up, but it's closed today because it's a holiday. And there it is right here. At this point, I'm about 5 minutes away from home, but I think I'm going to I wanted to continue heading down Keele to Rogers, but I think we might just stay along here anyway. But I forgot to mention, my family has also lived in this area for, is it 37 or 38 years now? Since 85. And also, full disclosure, I never went to school around here. Even despite that, where I started, outside my old house, there's Charles E. Webster. Then there's Silverthorn School, and then York Memorial CI, and then of course down Keele is George Harvey. Yeah, never went to those schools. I do know somebody that is a student at George Harvey, even though York Memorial merged into that. Bad idea. Yeah, I think at this point we'll head over to Silverthorn Avenue, as there's also one more thing I want to show you. I'll do like Rogers Road and Keele for another video, or maybe I'll even do another walk along Rogers Road. I don't know, we'll see. It's now 4:02. Oh, it is 17 Celsius. It says it's going to be 19. Yep, summer definitely came early, and it's gonna stay that way. You better turn on your air conditioners. Yeah, who the hell wants to wear a freaking jacket or sweater out there? Not my freaking ass. I have gone into the school a couple of times during like the Ontario or mayoral election. When I was growing up, I'd always go with my dad or aunt, cast in their votes there. Actually, my aunt did go to school here. And there's Kane Avenue. When I'm here, if I'm like, it doesn't matter like where I'm going, but, or how should I put this? If I'm heading to like back home, or going to Midtown or West End, or I will always walk to the bus stop on Kane Avenue and Eglinton Avenue. Or if I'm heading another way, I head down to Rogers Road and take the 161, or at other times I would take the 41 or 168 if I'm heading down to like somewhere along Bloor or Southwest. But I might be heading to Mississauga tomorrow. I don't know. Most likely. So I'll probably well, the thing is though, I gotta cross over to the other side. Maybe at Richardson and wait for the bus there, or is it much safer to go to Q? I don't know. I don't know. I guess you can call this a trip down memory lane, but it isn't, because who knows how much longer I'll be settling here between two homes. It's quite crazy. I might know a few of my viewers that even live in this area. Well, shout out to you, Keelsdale, Eglinton West residents, and probably Silverthorn as well. Speaking of Silverthorn, here's the street of the same neighborhood name coming up. Also, it's not uncommon to see a lot of people outside having fun. We are definitely one of those people. As I'm out of breath here, it's my third walking video today. It's interesting, you're on a residential street and there's like one convenience store. My family knew the owners of the Silverthorn Market. I've only been there very little times. I probably wouldn't mind going back in there again, just to, see what's changed. But I don't know if I'll necessarily do that. So now at this point, I'm literally like 2 minutes away from where I want to be. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal that. But yep, there's the market. It's literally been here since my family moved here. Sometimes one of our neighbors, they would have their white dog come over and would bark at anybody that comes by, but at least he's on a leash. And that would be Eglinton up ahead. That's a high-rise building there that's getting their balconies changed. So we made it, Silverthorn Avenue. So I'm like half a kilometer from Eglinton to the north, and also like the same amount of distance to the south, heading down to Rogers Road. Forgot to mention that this neighborhood has a huge Portuguese, Italian, Western European population, especially south of Rogers Road. Of course, if I continue heading east, I could head to Haverson Park. Despite that, I didn't really go there much as a kid. And there's also Bird Robinson Park, which is just west of Caledonia Road on the other side of the train tracks. I go there sometimes, but with the warm weather just coming, I might just make a regular visits here. So guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. So thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well, and enjoy this summer-like weather. Stay cool, drink lots of water, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. I'm looking forward to reading some of your positive comments, but nope, I don't accept any bullshit and stuff. And I don't like calling people out, but sometimes I may have to if it gets to a point where a comment really pisses me off. Well, I'm not targeting my viewers, of course, because you guys are amazing, and keep rocking on, as Elton McFall would say. Bye-bye!